Hello and welcome to the Sole Runner channel. My name is Torsten Ludwig and I'm the founder and owner of Sole Runner Barefoot shoes. And what can I say? Finally, summer in the city. I don't know when you're watching this video, but right now it's the end of May with temperatures close to 30 degrees Celsius. The past few weeks have been pretty cool and rainy, so I thought it's time for a quick little video about a real summer shoe. This one right here, the Neso Chap. The Neso Chap is our flip-flop, which we've had in the collection for about 3 years now. And after the intro, we'll get started. Welcome back, and as always, you'll find chapter markers below. So feel free to jump ahead or back, depending on what you're most interested in. We'll talk about the sole. Usually we'd also discuss the inner and outer material, but that's quick with this flip-flop, plus the width, available sizes, and whatever else there is to say about this model. And at the end of each video, even if it doesn't make much sense here, we do a water repellency test. Whether that makes sense for a flip-flop is debatable, but hey, it's tradition as long as I don't forget. As always, we start from the bottom. Here we have our very thin rubber sole, around 2.5 to 2.6 millimeters thick. On top of that, we've added a very thin foam layer because, let's be honest, this is barely more than a whisper of a shoe. But since the flip-flop isn't just worn on beaches or in forests, but also on the street, we've integrated this thin foam for a bit of extra comfort. On top of that is a suede leather footbed, a very soft, slightly velvety suede, which feels great and provides excellent grip. A tip from my side, after wearing it for a while, the suede will compress and flatten a bit. It will feel more like smooth leather. If that happens, you can gently roughen the surface with a wire brush to restore that velvety feel. With flip-flops, one essential feature is the thong strap. We've wrapped the thong in the same soft leather used for the footbed. And of course, the seam faces forward, not backward, so there's nothing to rub or irritate between your toes. The strap that holds the flip-flop on your foot is made of cotton fabric, which is also sewn to the upper using a reinforced leather patch for extra durability. Naturally, the sole is very flexible, and we've done something clever here. If you look closely, you'll see that the heel and toe areas are slightly raised. Why? So you don't trip. If the front part is too soft, it can fold downward as you walk, and you might catch the edge on cobblestones, for example. We've reinforced this area a bit so it curves upward, helping you step safely. The same is true at the heel for a smoother landing. That's pretty much all there is to say about this model. Of course, the Neso Chap comes in both right and left versions. Now let's move on to the water repellency test. Maybe a bit unnecessary for a flip-flop, but I'll show it to you anyway. The top layer, the same leather we use in other shoes, is a water repellent material. You can clearly see how the water beads up and rolls off the surface. That's because the shoe is factory treated for water repellency. If you want to reapply the treatment later, I recommend using our Sole Runner spray made in Germany in a recycled plastic bottle. Honestly, I've never used it on a flip-flop myself, but just so you know, the spray exists. It's suitable for leather, textile, and even membrane-based products like Gore-Tex or Sympatex. Whether that's necessary for a flip-flop, that's up to you. Like I said, I've never done it, but the spray isn't just for this shoe. That's all from me for now. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic summer. Servus and ciao.